Yo, what's good, Green Screen Entertainment? Your boy Jay Green is back, and this weekend I'm bringing you my review for It, the remake to the 1990 miniseries that was an adaptation of the Stephen King book of the same title. Now, this film was directed by Andy Muschietti, who's really not known for much else other than It and Mama that came out back in 2013. Now, this movie stars this guy, high school versions of John Boyega and Chris Farley, this girl, a young Peter Quill, Finn Wolfhard from Stranger Things, and last but not least, Bill Skarsgård as your boy, Pennywise. Now, for those of you out there who have no idea what this movie It is about, it is basically about 7 kids in the Losers Club from a town called Derry. Now, in this town of Derry, it is known for its missing children and adults that apparently are oblivious to this fact. Now, these kids come together not just because they're being bullied, but because they all see the same freaky-ass clown all around town and come to realize that this clown is feeding on their fears and the fears of the children that it's taken. Alright, y'all, now I'm going to tell you like this. I never read the Stephen King book It, but I did watch the 90s series, and while I thought that it was good and it had some scary imagery, I never really thought that it was terrifying as most people might say they did. However, this movie right here, while I didn't think that it was terrifying, it was definitely much more scary to me than the original 90s series. In this movie, Pennywise is way creepier than he was in the original film. Also, in this movie, I feel like the tension is built up more throughout the film, and when Pennywise is actually trying to get these kids, he don't just stop what he's doing after that first initial jump scare. He kind of keeps going after our characters. Now, I'm scared for our characters because, of course, great character development. Even though I didn't read the book, I can tell that Stephen King's characters are probably brought to life quite well in this film. Each character that we're dealing with, as far as the kids that are in the Losers group, are very well developed, great actors. They're really playing it out nice and smooth on screen. The bullies in this movie that are messing with them, they're well developed. The parents of these kids, nice and unique. I'm not going to say they're super well developed, but they definitely have their own identities, that's for sure. Now, in the beginning of my review, as I was breaking down a little bit of the synopsis and the plot to this film, I jokingly alluded to this movie being similar, or at least vaguely similar, to another movie from way back in the day. I'm talking about Nightmare on Elm Street, whereas both Pennywise and Fred Krueger are showing imagery and feeding off of the fear of the children that they are killing in the town, and basically the adults are kind of oblivious. It's really a story for the kids. However, in this movie, what makes this movie so fantastic, and again what makes Stephen King's writing so great, is the fact that you're not just getting that one storyline. You're getting multiple storylines from the different characters in the movie, which bring you into this world a lot more. And when the different characters have certain situations that they have to deal with when it comes to the actual monster, you're that much more invested. You're really caring about the character's life more than you're just caring about the conflict that they're dealing with at the time. And I like that in a film, and that's what makes Stephen King's writing so amazing and this movie so fantastic, because the director was actually able to play that all out on screen. And to me, there was no portion of this 2 hours and change movie that drugged to me. To me, it was all necessary. It was a slow burn in some portions, but a necessary slow burn to build up certain amounts of tension or make you wonder what a character might do in reaction to this or into that. And I like that. I think that's phenomenal direction from Andy Muschietti. Look, guys, in the end of the day, I really enjoyed this film. I thought it was fantastic. I love the direction choices that the director made as far as showing Pennywise and how he was going to get these kids. I thought it was very fun. The kids were actually funny. They had great comedic timing. When there's supposed to be jokes, those jokes hit. The entire audience that I saw it with was laughing. The jump scares were great. They didn't just stop with the jump scare. They kept going with it. So you were never really you never got to let up on that scare. And I thought that was hella fun. This is a movie worthy of an IMAX viewing. Go check it out at your local IMAX theater. Guarantee you're going to have a great time with that. Other than that, do me a favor. If you do see this movie, and if you're interested, or when you see it, comment below. Let me know what you thought about my review. Let me know what you thought about this film. I hope I gave you enough insight to want to go check this movie out and gave you some knowledge on what it is. Do me a favor while I have you here. Like, subscribe. Your boy, I'm out.